splice this bit out. I gotta grab a milkshake. Welcome
Nothing started
to the
yet.
first post-inaugural episode of the Wieners pod. Really excited.
Nothing's starting.
To bring this to you folks.
Alright, I'm back.
You know, this has been a
ready.
passion of mine, this show, for a long time now, and
yeah, welcome to
I'm so excited to be here.
Gooncast presents the Inbetweeners Series 1, but this time with Episode 2 of Series 1. Gooncast presents The Wieners episode Bunk Off.
Episode Bunk Off. So we've started, we're live.
In this episode, we're going to have a different person other than me, and that guy, his name is Tyler. He's been...
Hi, folks.
Yeah, he's here. He's queer. You guys better get used to it.
That's right.
I did get some commentary from Psych. He says you put more effort into this than in our other podcast. And I think he was miffed. But we did get some. We did get some answers. Questions answered. Ooh. For one, the fruit machine is a slot machine. You seriously didn't get that context, so there you go. And then he doesn't know what a cutting station is. He's never been to one, I guess. And then he sent us a picture of a map showing how often people wash their hands when they're in Europe. And apparently 75% of Europeans, who automatically... Okay, so 25% of people don't wash their hands in England.
Well, they have the water shortages over there.
Yeah, well, all that AI. That makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah. Now we can start the episode. Alright, hey, we just finished watching the episode 2 of Series 1 of the Inbetweeners.
And boy, was it good.
Starring Gooncast Media Presents. So how was... run through me the episode of the Bunk Off.
Run through you? Well, I think the show's roughing off on you there, man.
Yeah. What's the episode like? How was the episode? what happened?
How was the episode?
Yeah, how was it? Give me the plot.
Alright, well, 4 people who I think have like some kind of developmental disorder decided to play hooky and are so unintelligent they didn't realize that they just don't have to go to school at all. There was no need to make a big thing of it. They assaulted a paraplegic in a park. They bought alcohol illegally.
Comes to £29.
Whoa, what a deal.
But the shopkeeper didn't mind because no one cares. And then they got drunk and...
We can't fucking do this at school. Drink!
They actually could. They could just bring in a bottle of vodka.
Verbally assaulted a closeted homosexual. And much gin.
You'd bite my lip, wouldn't you? Right round your bell end. If Mr. Chippy doesn't get there first, what's he gonna knock
dear.
up? A closet for you to hide in?
Oh,
you
goodness.
bumder!
Oh no.
Oh man, this guy's gonna get thrown out on his ass. This is painful. And threw up on the guy's girlfriend and his girlfriend's brother, and then made him think that his parents would be killed by terrorists that very night. And then they accused the closeted homosexual of being a pedophile who molested them.
It all happened because he touched us. What? Me?
And then they had to suck their teacher's dick for committing fraud or something.
That, my little friends, is fraud. I think we better go and see the head.
The head now. Oh my goodness. Someone's getting their dicks.
What does that mean? Is he gonna molest them now? That's the punishment
that's
for
the
fraud?
punishment.
Is they get molested?
Yep.
Wow, that's ironic. What a twist. I mean, honestly, it's the Wild West out there, man. It's the Wild West. That was my takeaway from that. And they want to live like gypsies in a caravan.
Sorry, did you say you go on holiday in a caravan?
With the caravan club.
In a caravan, like a jippo. If my mum says
we do condemn the language they use to define the gypsies. They use the jippo word, and we are against that word because it is offensive.
We just want to clarify, if we ever use the jippo word, we're referring to Egyptians, not the proud Roma peoples. Okay? We have a big problem with Egyptians. I think we've been pretty clear about that in the past.
Yeah.
But if we hear you, but the Roma people are our friends and allies.
Yeah,
as
we're,
ever,
we're
in
very
our
much
struggle
against the way they
oppression.
stack their bricks into pyramids.
Yes.
They
Yes.
start from the top down. We prefer the method
Yes.
of bottom up.
Yes.
So, do you have any laugh out loud moments of this episode?
Oh boy, laugh out loud moments.
Because I think I only have one, and I don't remember what it was now.
Yeah, mostly cringing. You know, they probably should have some kind of specialized handler to watch over them. So it was a bit sad to see how the state failed them. But you know, I think I laughed at the bit where they accused the closeted homosexual of being a pedophile,
That
and
was pretty
everyone
good.
thought it was at least somewhat plausible.
Yeah, everyone was like, just because he's gay doesn't make him a pedophile.
Automatically a paedophile.
I'm not a paedophile.
I remember now what
But
made
then-
me
yeah.
laugh out loud was when Simon asked Carly to jerk herself off.
Oh no, this is so terrible.
Or strum herself in front of him, and that caught me off guard because that's just vile. You should never say that to a woman.
Yeah, that's a kind of verbal rape. And that's
Yeah.
a fact. You can check
So-
the penal codes.
Yeah. So how do you? But like going back to the relationship with Simon and Carly, what do you think? Why do you think she was like, "Come meet me tonight"?
Is he gonna get the girl? Is it gonna happen?
I'm babysitting for my brother and we can sort this
Oh
out then.
no, she's gonna jerk him
Yeah,
off
come
in the
round about 8.
bushes.
My folks will be out by then.
You know what, buddy? I was about to ask you that exact same question. That's the question.
Like, what was
that
that?
stuck with me
What's
the whole
the?
episode.
What is she?
From the moment the invite came, that's what I wanted to know. We'll never get to hear that better story.
Yeah, but why do you think
And-
that? What do you think it was though? Like, what was the?
You know,
If he didn't come drunk,
Whilst we chat about, our feelings.
what do you think that would have led
Look,
to?
let's review the facts.
Right.
All right, let's go over it play by play. Let's figure out our information, our pros and cons, and what we know. 1, they know each other a long
I
time.
think you're still invited over for
2,
Christmas.
she covered for him when he could have been socially ruined.
Actually, I think this is pretty cool, Simon.
She invited him to her
Let's sort this
place.
out then, yeah?
3, she
Do you
poured
like
him
some?
wine.
Let's take
4,
wine, thanks.
she has a boyfriend.
Simon, you know I've got a boyfriend.
Brownies.
5, her parents weren't home. 6, she made brownies. But
Yeah.
her mom might have made the brownies. That's up in the air. That's conjecture.
Yeah.
We like to stick on the facts here in this pod.
Hmm.
About the wieners.
Yes, the Wieners podcast. Wieners
Now-
cast.
Okay, so with these things that we know, I think there's one of 2 possibilities. 1, she's a friend. She looks at him as a foolish friend. You know, she was gonna cover for him, talk him through his feelings.
Aw,
You know, and,
Yeah,
and you know,
that's probable. Yeah, I
help
can see
him
that.
cover it up. I've got a boyfriend, you know, the whole 9 yards, but you're a sweet guy,
Let's
and
not
let's,
call me
you know, let's
babes,
move on.
though.
It's sweet. Maybe keep him as a beta orbiter. She was probably thinking, you know what, it's good to have a backup, just in case,
Oh, of course, yeah.
right?
Have him in the pocket.
That's a possibility. 2, if he came slightly less drunk,
Just slightly.
maybe he could have finessed it. I mean, the possibility was there,
Yeah.
you know?
Because there is like
Maybe-
a golden
Yeah.
ratio type thing where you're
Yeah.
like you're just
You know,
you're drunk and then you're not drunk enough
yeah,
and then you're
kind of
too
graphic.
drunk.
That's the thing.
Like
The last thing you
obviously
wanna
without
do-
him being having any alcohol in his system, he's very awkward to the point.
This is the thing.
Yes.
You know, it was very poor form. That
Yeah.
entire look, I did not see them snacking. I saw them chugging. I saw them mixing
Load
liquors.
of them.
Okay, these are
If
not
she sees you
experienced
after this,
drinkers.
she'll
These are all
No.
rookie mistakes.
Rookies, yeah.
Okay, that's a 3 flag. That's a red flag. His red flag you're out was when his stomach contents were out
Oh,
on his
Oh,
girlfriend's
and didn't
brother.
she say she smelled bleach? So were they mixing bleach with the alcohol as well?
I think they may have been. So he may have severe internal bleeding
Yeah, it's possible.
and burning.
Yeah.
He may have just survived by neutralizing it with all the other alcohol he mixed in there to neutralize the bleach.
Yeah.
So that might be a little miracle. But, you know, general rule for all the folks listening at home, you don't want to arrive somewhere so drunk that you cannot drink the glass of wine your host offers you without throwing up.
Yeah.
All right, that's probably a pretty cardinal rule of social visits, but one that is sadly not heeded nearly often enough.
When Jay, Simon, and Will get kicked out of Neil's house, like, what do you think the dad does to
Yep.
Neil after they leave? Because we don't
Honestly,
see Neil
based on
again
what we've
until the
seen
next
so far,
day. Yeah.
To be honest, based on what we've seen so far, and I'm going to be honest with this one, I think he probably molested him.
Well, is that why you
I mean,
think
I'm
maybe initially when he later at the end of the episode he called his dad, they called Simon or Will called Neil's dad a pedo.
Neil's
He
dad
didn't
being a
take up on it initially, and then was defensive about it. It's like
What a knob! Why, my dad's not a
he was like
pedo.
almost agreeing with it initially, and then he realized, oh wait, they don't know. No one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
What's actually happening to me.
Yeah, and I think it's probably because, as the slower one of the group, probably slow because of all the abuse he's suffered.
I don't
over
think
the
he's slow.
years.
I think he just might be abused.
Well, you know what? I think you're right. I think what we take to view as slow is really just abuse, processing through the layers of trauma. Perhaps it was because his father refers to his, parts as a bussy, that he's thinking maybe he's some kind of in between. That his dad's not
in
gay,
between the wiener,
he's-
which is the name of the show.
That's right.
The Inbetweeners, the in-between wieners.
Look, the fact is, their teacher told them they have to go see the head of his penis after they committed fraud, and no one was fazed. No one even blinked.
I'm gonna
laughed.
correct you on this one just because it's a good bit, but just to be for the truth, the head refers to the head master, like the principal of a school.
Yeah, what do you think he did? All right, let's be real here. Okay.
Going back to episode 1 with Neil asking Jay about putting balls inside vagina, that would really explain. Maybe his dad puts his balls inside his ass.
Yeah, in his, and I'm going to
Anal.
use the technical term here to not offend anyone.
Anus.
His bussy.
Yeah, I think that covers everything. Do you have any quotes that you find memorable from that episode?
I did enjoy learning about the etymology of bumder.
It's a mixture of bummer and bender.
Yeah. Oh, the bumder. Yeah.
I may start using that myself.
Bumder is a rare pejorative slang word from the UK for a male homosexual.
That's right.
It comes from the blend of derogatories of bummer and bender. Ah, there you go.
Yeah. So that one,
Bumder.
I enjoyed. I'm a big word guy. I
Bumder.
always learn about etymologies.
Bumder.
Yeah,
Bumder. Bumder.
I think they got it now.
Yeah, there you go. That's the episode. Thanks for coming to the series 1 of episode 2 of the Gooncast presents the Inbetweeners presents by the Gooncast boys and the Wieners podcast. Have a great night, everybody.
Brilliant. Anyway, we're playing frisbee.
Brilliant.
Girls can join.
Check out the Jugosaurus Rex.
That's a classic line.
Jugosaurus Rex.
And it's Carly.